bit of trouble here. LucifroN's a really, really great player, but viOLet looked so dominant during the first game.
Yeah, so let's swap on over into the main screen here. And spawning down here in the bottom right-hand corner from Team KenZy Esports. Yeah. It is our Green Terran, LucifroN. And spawning up here in the top left-hand corner. Take it away, buddy.
Okay, spawning up here in the top left corner of Ohana, we do have a Zubu viOLet as our blue Zerg. So I got a question for you. Who, in your opinion, is better looking, LucifroN or Vortex? And be very careful. Vortex might be listening.
A LucifroN or Vortex? Oh, that's a weird question to ask. Which brother would I rather take? This sounds like some sort of awful high school quiz about like some sort of like Seventh Heaven type of show.
Reddit, would you rather?
Would I rather? You know what? I would have to go with LucifroN.
All right. I'm gonna tell me
not just for any reason other than the fact that whenever LucifroN streams, he blares Dream Theater the entire time. Now I don't know if you know who Dream Theater is. They're this progressive rock band from like the 1980s, and they've been playing since the 1980s. And some of the best instrumental artists in the world are actually part of it. So that's just, you know, it just tickles my fancy. When LucifroN's playing Dream Theater, I'm just like, I can listen to this.
Oh, wow. Look at this. LucifroN actually dropping 2 racks on the low ground, and viOLet being really, really smart here, actually doing a drone scout. And I have a feeling he's going to scout this because he's going to walk up, he's going to count the number of SCVs that are in his opponent's main, and he's going to know something's up.
Well, you know what's really interesting about this is that actually since LucifroN did the Command Center first build last time, viOLet might be walking up and say, okay, this is a standard build. So this is actually playing very well into the meta of a tournament-style setting where you have a best-of-3, where the first game you do something, you know, say like Command Center first, and you only go for the one supply depot, so there's no barracks. And then the second game, you play that mine game that Day9 was so adamant about, where you do pretty much the same thing. It looks, you know, for all intents and purposes, the same thing, but now you're throwing down those 2 barracks on the bottom.
Oh, man, he's not going to scout it. Oh, it might actually see the SCV. I'm just wondering if anything's thrown away to him. I mean, usually these players are going to have a good idea of the SCV count. I figured viOLet would have saw that and actually been able to, you know, figure something was up, but apparently not. His spawning pool is on the way. No gas as he had. And oh, what is going on here? Actually pulling a ton of drones down to the low ground here. Maybe he is getting ready for this.
He might be. I mean, he did see the second SCV. Once you see a second SCV on the way, you know something's kind of up. Now the second hatchery is just about to finish up, so these drones can actually just go straight Maynard right back over into the mineral line. Not really wasting too much. Actually, no, now he's wasting a lot of mining time.
Yeah, he is. Wow.
Kind of interesting. It looks like he will be able to get this. Oh, that one last SCV does go down. But here come the start of the stream of Marines going in here. But if the drones get us around all these Marines, this is actually not going to be too good for LucifroN. He's going to be losing a lot of his forces here. 2 more Marines on the way, but there are so many drones, losing a lot of mining time, as we were saying before. But of course, if LucifroN doesn't really work out here, he's going to be a little bit behind because he doesn't have any type of natural on the way.
There are Zerglings on the field right now. I think LucifroN is in a lot of trouble. He's got a command center on the way, but these Zerglings are going to tear apart these Marines in just a few seconds here. It looks like there are 2 more entering into the battlefield down here, but it looks like these Marines are going to get picked off unless LucifroN can do some crazy micro, but I don't think it's going to be enough here. Yeah.
You need that stutter step. Do you even stutter step? Oh, but there's only 5 Zerglings left. He might actually be able to StarCraft micro master this. No. Unfortunately not. It looks like a Zubu viOLet is just as good at microing, and it looks like there's one little guy who's got 3 health left.
Is he going to survive with 4 kills, too, this early on? It looks like actually LucifroN may hold this position, but I don't think it's going to hold for too much longer here. It looks like very nice micro. That Marine barely surviving there, and that Marine actually getting an extra kill on his own. And so now actually viOLet's going to go up into the natural and take a look to see what is going on. There is a supply depot wall, but it is not complete. And is the SCV going to make it in time? It's going to be really close here. It looks like viOLet is not going to make it in, but can he see the command center? Yes, he can.
Command center, and that is going to be one of those just tipping points of just a little bit more information to viOLet. And, you know, the more information that these pro players get, the more that they can completely react perfectly. Now there's a spine crawler that has gone down here. A little bit weird because he's still kind of expecting to see a little bit of aggression, it looks like. 2 more barracks is going down here for LucifroN. And actually we've evened out pretty well. I mean, viOLet's just a little bit ahead right now in the worker count. He can start droning up like crazy. He did delay his queens, however, when he went for all of those Zergling to try and counter that.
Yeah, that's an excellent point. And I think viOLet's really going to shoot up here in just a moment. Once the first injects come through, that's when players really seem to jump up in supply, especially with the drone count. It looks like there's actually going to be 3 barracks in total, actually 4 barracks in total. Looks like 1 on the high ground. And so really, where's LucifroN going from here? I mean, he's going to have to decide on which tech route he wants to do. Maybe he's going to go for maybe a quick 3rd command center. We all know he's behind right now, but by how much? I mean, can we take a look at the worker kills?
Workers killed right now.
3 and 2. Okay, so not too bad.
It's really not bad at all. I mean, those were the 2 that came in from before trying to put down those bunkers. So those were pretty much, it's like when Kibbles goes gambling. He already just expects to lose the money. He's not that upset when he actually loses it. He could have come out on head, but no, he already expected to lose the money. It's already gone.
No comment. I'm not going to say anything in regards to that. But looks like viOLet is sitting on 2 gas. That is natural right now. I'm wondering if he's going to go for a quick layer this game, maybe go defensive banelings and tech a different route. Has not taken a 3rd, and it looks like LucifroN's going to stay with bio this game. He's sticking with a couple of barracks on the low ground. Probably going to start stim here shortly. Combat shields is on the way, and there's the baneling nest with 2 additional evo chambers from viOLet.
Yeah, so it looks like we might be seeing a little bit more baneling aggression since he can already see that his opponent was kind of focusing a little bit. He already has the 2 barracks out, and so there's obviously going to be a lot of Marines that are going to be coming out here from LucifroN, so it's a very good read from viOLet. In case of any type of earlier aggression, he's going to have banelings ready. He's already got speed on the way, as we were mentioning before, and he'll probably grab that quick +1/+1 as soon as he has a significant economic lead. He's got his 3rd base coming up as well.
Yeah, actually I like this from viOLet. He's doing defensive. He's not overextending. He's not doing cutting corners nearly as much this game. Able to get that quick threat up there. Has the defensive baneling. Going to have Zergling speed along with 1/1. And LucifroN, I mean, after losing that early strat, he is forced into going bio. There's no way he'd be able to go into mech after that. And that's a great read from viOLet. He knows he's going for the bio forces, and viOLet's going for the perfect counter to it. He's getting banelings. He's getting... I want to see when his layers come out here, though. Oh, wow.
And so we can see that the response from LucifroN to all of the barracks that he had earlier was to pump out a lot of Marines. Now, this is going to be a really good engagement until banelings start to come out. And that's exactly what viOLet was already prepared to do. He's already got 4 banelings on the way, 14 more Zergling as well. Is LucifroN going to be able to do the damage he needs to do? Is he going to be able to run in here? He doesn't have stim.
Wow.
Now, here comes one of those banelings.
Oh.
Is he going to be able to get a split? No, there's a whole bunch of Marines that get taken out.
Yeah, I'm glad we're not on camera now. My face is scared. That is really hard to watch.
That was not pleasant.
What's amazing from viOLet there is he actually had 2 evolution chambers pinned together that created kind of like a narrow choke, and so LucifroN walked right into a trap. It's a trap.
It's a trap. I mean, we need Admiral Akbar in these events a lot more often.
Yeah,
but
that's really hard to watch. Man, LucifroN, such a great player. I'm so sorry to see him go 2 like that.
Well, he will be moved down to the losers bracket. This is still the winners bracket,
Absolutely.
so we will be able to see LucifroN come back possibly later on. Maybe even go against his brother again.
Oh.
But viOLet, of course, keeping on with after 2-0ing Todd and now 2-0ing LucifroN. viOLet's on a good streak. Team Azubo did pick up a really good player to make their first choice into Starcraft 2.
Absolutely.
So it looks like, I don't know, I think we're going to be going to commercials, but I think after this,
where are we moving
ladies
to?
and gentlemen, we have DRG and Beyond coming up.
Ooh, buddy. Ooh, buddy.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited. 2 Code A players. Oh, no, Code A and Code S. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. DRG was in Code S, was taken out in the round of 16. So we're going to have some pretty good GSL champs coming out, and I am just incredibly excited. Once again, I am Sham2.
And I'm Jay Morrow.
You can follow us on Twitter at Sham2. Sorry, I can play around with this. At Sham2. And
you want to try
do you want to try it? You want to try lifting?
I'm not that strong. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Sorry.
I'll lift it for you.
Oh.
Jay Morrow Pro.
You're so nice.
You can catch us on Twitter, or you can catch us in the next match. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're on a quick commercial break. We'll be right back.